This is a podcast where two childhood friends, myself, Kapil, and Ravi over there, tackle questions such as: Is AI going to transform our lives? How to pick a diet that works? What is the meaning of life? And many more. We use research, rigor, and our own personal experiences to dissect these topics, separate out facts from fiction, and bring to you an informed and unbiased point of view. That's Between Two Friends in a nutshell.
Well, we have been inundated and bombarded with sensational headlines and buzzwords on social media, TV magazines, and you have all these personalities who are always trying to tell you what to think. And personally, for me, it was making a lot of difficult decisions where I'm either it's like technology is being overhyped, or you really don't know whether this is like groundbreaking technology or not. And at the same time, you have a lot of our younger generation folks looking towards us for helping them navigate this complex world. Kapil has a young son, I got nieces and nephews who are just going to be joining the workforce, and they're looking towards us for guidance. So we said, hey, why not create a podcast where Kapil and I walk through what we are thinking on these topics that matter to us, that interest us. And we said, maybe at the same time, folks from our families and friends who have similar interests will have a starting point for getting their questions answered.
And another thing was that we ourselves wanted to form a clear point of view on these topics that are shaping our lives and that of the next generation as well. And this podcast gives us a way to do it in a systematic way and also hold ourselves accountable to a regular cadence. And we are ourselves are scratching our own itch with this podcast, the itch to find the truth about the fast changing world around us. And if others find it useful, that would be a bonus for us.
Yeah, so we launched our podcast in July with an intro episode. And in our intro episode, we wanted to tell about what we are trying to do and what our future episodes are going to be about. And since then, we tackled about like three really interesting topics. The first one was AI, how AI works, our personal experiences with AI, some good and bad examples of how AI is being implemented. Again, the media narrative and what are the current capabilities of AI, what AI can really do, will it really transform our lives? So this whole episode was dedicated around AI and how it's going to transform our lives. The second episode, we talked about diet and how do you pick a diet that works for you. We went through our experiences about practicing keto, intermittent fasting, and the wonders of how to go about well-being. This episode actually had some fantastic response from folks who listened to our podcast because they really wanted to know what Kapil went through and the kind of results he got. So that podcast was actually a good confirmation for us that through our podcast, we are actually helping people.
And in the most recent episode, we looked at the world of crypto, blockchain, NFTs, and we tried to answer the question if the cryptocurrency is going to replace our fiat currency. And we have next couple of episodes lined up. We'll be tackling the question of climate change in the next episode and hopefully diving deep into stoic philosophy. And we are super excited about these topics that are coming up.
Yeah, well, to be honest, definitely we are not experts in all the fields. That would be impossible. But we do have science and business backgrounds. Both myself and Kapil, we are trained engineers. Kapil, in fact, got his master's from Stanford University, and I got my MBA from UC Berkeley. We have spent like about 2 decades working for like top companies, Fortune 500 companies, Apple, Intel, T-Mobile, in different roles, like from business, corporate strategy to technical roles. So we do think and are pretty confident about our science and business backgrounds will give us the kind of framework that we need to be able to research these topics that we want to bring to the table and help us form our opinions around them. Our goal is to make well-informed opinions and along the way, hope to learn something new.
If you are on a quest like us to make sense of the fast-changing world around us, we invite you to listen to our podcast, Between Two Friends, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows. You can also find us on our website at Buzzsprout, and you can tweet at us at Between Two Friends. Please like and subscribe to this channel on the platform of your choice and turn on the notification bell so that you will always be the first one to know when we drop our next episode. Thank you.